But such a beautiful story of what Joseph Mukazi did, that, planted the seed of faith very
Yes.
deeply rooted now in the minds and the hearts of the people. We call them maybe natives, because
Yes.
words spread very fast.
Yes.
If these young ones who has a very bright future,
Yes.
who can really
Yeah.
live comfortably because they are the servants of the king. I'm sure the king is their protector.
And mind
but
you,
imagine.
at that time,
Yes.
that was the best school for human formation.
Okay.
You could say it was our local university.
Local.
So
yes.
these were the cream
Yeah.
of the country. Yet they gave up their life. Not only that, there was a county chief,
Yes.
very clever. When the missionaries came, first the Anglicans came in.
Yes.
He started learning religion with the Anglicans.
Yes,
When the Catholics came, they told him, "Don't go to those people because they worship a woman. They call Pope their king."
Yes.
So he never liked them. But when the Catholic missionaries came in, this chief was requested
Yes.
to bring people to construct houses for these missionaries. He went there very reluctantly. But the time he spent there, he was impressed by the love between the missionaries. Always joking, smiling, and laughing. He said, such a good people cannot be working for the devil.
Yes.
So he said, now I must get from the horse's mouth. He said, now I want to study your religion.
Okay.
So they asked about his life, said, I'm a chief,
Yes.
county chief. Said, no, we shall not teach you because you're a chief. And here a chief cannot have one wife. You have several wives. He said, yes. Because of that, no. He said, is that the only reason? He said, yes. He went back home. Within 2 weeks, he had sent away all other wives. He remained with one. He said, now,
Only with one.
I
Yes.
have one. Tell me what else. He said, you, within such a short time? He said, yes. Okay. But they taught him catechism for 2 years.
Yes. Okay.
And he remained strong.
So these are the next generation already after the king, right?
No.
Still
This
the
is
same?
the first generation. Of course.
First generation
Yes,
still.
yeah. It was around the same time.
Okay.
So he came after killing the 20. He's among the 22.
Yes.
When they went to his headquarters as a chief,
Yes.
they found him. They arrested him, brought him to Kampala, and he was condemned. He was the one who suffered most because the first cut off his arm in the wrist. They tied. You need a bit of science so that blood might not get out to make him feel it. And they started drinking. After several hours, they cut the arm here and here. When drinking, they cut off the feet.
Why?
To torture him, to scare others.
So that they will not follow him.
They made a fire there. They cut some pieces of flesh here, threw it there, and left him in the bush. He stayed there for 3 days.
It must be painful. Yeah.
Painful.
Yes.
So this I want to tell you, the conviction and the grace of God. A man who was polygamous and all that, and he lived that. All this encouraged several others. And even today, this blessing is still going on. That's why Uganda is blessed since 1969 by the visit of 3 popes. Pope Paul VI, Pope John Paul, and last November, Pope Francis, to honor the Uganda martyrs.
Yes.
Because of that, we still hope that faith will remain. And these were young people, a good number, the majority were young people, so they should be role models of young people.
Yes.
You could say they were university. They were in the university, national university. So this also is a springboard for us to evangelize the university, young people.
Bishop Matthias, you mentioned that you feel deep in your heart how blessed is Uganda.
Yes.
You know, because of the blood that is being shed by these martyrs, you know, who were evangelized by the French missionary.
Yeah.
So, as a bishop, or because you are now retired, emeritus already, what have you seen are the challenges that, although you are so blessed as what you keep telling me, do you think there are certain challenges still that exist or facing Uganda now, like with other
Of course, like in
African-
other country,
Yes.
there's no new challenges all over. Indifferentism,
Okay.
secularism, this lesbianism, homosexuality.
Okay.
They're coming in because now the world is open,
Yes.
no boundaries. Young people go to Western countries, and the Western country people come to us.
Yes.
So all these inevitably have some impact, negative impact. It's a big challenge, as it is in Europe, so it is in our country.
Okay.
But not so much. Our parliament condemned homosexuality.
Okay.
Said it is not in our culture.
Okay.
But people come in. They seduce young people, they give them a lot of money.
Okay.
And we are poor.
Yes.
Some are
yes.
attracted by the money, they accept. So all these evils are in. So it's our challenge to be close to the young people, to explain the malice of that, and try to show them the light of Christ. But all the evils you see, the modern evils, we have them, definitely. Not at the same degree, of course.
Yes.
It's
yes.
much less, especially this homosexuality, much less.
Yeah, so Western culture are coming
sure,
in to
sure.
influence the young. So
Sure,
you
yeah.
also are experiencing that in your
Yeah,
country, in
and
spite
mind
of
you,
the strong faith,
yes,
right?
not that they only come in, but our young people go out to the, now there are no boundaries. They do trade in China, in Japan,
Yes.
everywhere. So they interact, with mass media today.
Yeah.
What don't they see
Yes, yes.
on TV and all that?
The exposure,
The exposure,
to the media,
So
you
we
know.
have the same challenge as you have here,
Yes.
or Europe, the same.
So how do you see the role of the church here? So does the church doing anything to this, to try to convince the youth, especially the youth, na they should not join those kind of culture that is not yours, Rather embrace the cultures that will bring you peace, that will bring you safety, security.
Yeah, we try to inform them. In schools, we have different organizations.
Okay.
For instance, we have the Holy Childhood
Yes.
for primary schools.
Yes.
We try to sensitize them. We have for the youth. In each school, there are several movements, scouting.
Okay.
We have our local organizations.
Okay.
Now, in my diocese, once in a term, we get about 4 days.
Yes.
We bring in the the students, school leaders,
Yes.
and stay with them for 3-4 days,
Okay.
and give them the Catholic values.
I'm really glad, Bishop, you tell us that you realize that church has to do something for
yes.
the youth, right?
Yes.
So magbabalik po ang Power to Unite with Elvira.